Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I want to be showing you guys how to remove the door handles on a Mercedes. This is a C43 AMG. This also applies for like the C300 or pretty much any other number. This one specifically is for the coupe. The door handles should be the same as like the four-door ones as well. So I'm definitely going to show you guys that. The driver door is a little different with the lock versus the passenger door. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys both of those. This is for the W205 body style, so obviously if your car looks similar to this or around the same generation, it should be the exact same process. So let's go ahead and get to it. So I just finished wrapping the chrome on the top of the door handle. That's why it's all black like that, but normally there's the chrome on top. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the driver door real quick, and then I'll show you the passenger door. So the driver door, you can definitely see there's this little seam right here. So you have your main door handle, and then this is actually the main lock. So to remove that, we're going to open the door. And right here, there's going to be this little plug. So then what we're going to do is just grab this and pull it out. And right inside of there, you can see a Torx screw right there. So what we're going to do is take a T20 and go ahead and unscrew that all the way. And it will stay in there, and it comes to like a stopping point. So once you start unscrewing, it'll hit, and you know that's when you need to stop. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and insert that into the hole. I'm going to unscrew it all the way with the T20. And right there it stops. So then you can go ahead and feel it a little bit. It's a little loose. The best way to do it is actually take the door handle, open it up, and then it allows it to kind of wiggle more freely, and then it kind of sits on this piece as well. So just kind of wiggle it gently and it slides straight out. And then you can just go ahead and set that aside. And then to get the door handle out, what we're going to do is we're going to pull it straight out. And we're going to pull it all the way until it clicks. So you're going to pull it out. And then right there you heard a little click. Then you can kind of slide it back, and then it'll swing out. And then there's a plug up here that's just going to unplug whenever you pull it out. So we're going to go ahead and slide it back towards me. Right there, it just came back. You swing it out a little bit, and then you kind of wiggle it. And there you go. And you can see right here, that's actually where the plug is. And then right here on the car is where it plugs into. So whenever we're putting this thing back, you're just going to keep in mind that the plug needs to plug in first. There we go. Now it's kind of pushed into place. All right, so ignore the strobing effect. I actually have a light on, and I think it's giving like a weird strobe effect just due to the LEDs. But right here you can see these two little pieces that stick up, these two tabs. And then there's this metal piece right back here. What we're going to do is we're going to get that metal piece in between these two. All right, so then we're just going to go ahead and wiggle it forward. You can kind of see how it's lined up a little bit there. All right, so now it just kind of popped into place. All right, so now here's the most important thing. The door handle is locked in this open position. To be able to unlock it from this open position, there's this little, see that thin piece of metal to the far right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to raise up on that. And once you raise up on it, it's going to release the door handle to be able to like pop all the way in. So you're just going to take something and just lightly, I'm going to hold the handle with my finger, push the tab up just like that. And then it allows the door handle to release and go back in. So now it's operating just like normal. And then if you pull it out all the way again, you'll be able to see that little metal latch go up. And then that's where it locks the door handle in the open position. All right, so now we have the main part of the door handle back in. To put the lock back in, what you're gonna do is, just like before, you're gonna open the door handle. Just make sure you do not open it all the way to lock it in place. Just kind of hold it open. You're just gonna set this right back down inside of there. Push it back into place. Let the door handle go. And then you're just gonna make sure you kind of push it as far as you can so that it is fully in place. You're gonna go back through the hole in the back here, and you're just going to go ahead and tighten that T20. And once it's tight, you are good to go. Door handle's back in. Now let's go ahead and do the passenger side. So it is the same exact process as the driver's side. You're just going to go ahead and take off the little rubber cover. You're going to go in there with the Torx 20. You're going to unscrew it until it stops. And just a reminder, this is for the solid door handle, which is all one big giant piece, where the driver's side has that seam and it's like a separate little unit. This one will also apply for back doors if you are working with a four-door model. But once we take that screw and unscrew it all the way, we're going to go ahead and pull the door handle open. And you notice like right here, there's this little kind of plastic piece with this little arm that comes up. I usually kind of grab it by the arm and you just kind of wiggle it straight up and out of the way. And then you'll slide that right out. And then you can just go ahead and set that aside. And that'll allow you to then slide the door handle back towards you. And just like the driver's side, it's going to unwiggle it a little bit. And then it comes right out and you can go ahead and set that aside. And if you do want to take off the chrome, so me for example, I'm going to be working on like wrapping this chrome piece, so it's actually better to take it off. There's a little Torx screw right here on one side and then another one on the other side. It is the same exact thing for the driver door handle. There's one Torx screw on either side and then the chrome piece just pops right off. So once you get the door handle kind of clipped back into place and then you get the back end set just right, same exact process with this little tiny tab right here. It's going to go ahead and push up on that little tab and then allow the door handle to swing back into place. Then you just go ahead and tighten that Torx screw from the edge of the door and then put that little rubber plug in and you are good to go. But if you guys like this video and it helped you out, definitely go down and put it in the comments down below. Also, if you have any other questions, like maybe the way I explained something, definitely in the comments down below, put it down there and I'll be able to reply back to you guys. But if you guys like this video, definitely go down and hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button if you'll see more videos like other how-tos. But as always, thank you for watching.